manifesting the actions to yeah, this is what the upcoming 28 day Starseed Challenge is all about. Learning how to expand your ability. And if you watch my eyes, and if you watch how many times I blink, because each time we blink, it's like the camera snapping that experience into the memory bank. As you become able to make that understanding of the now expand, you'll notice the number of times you blink becomes less and less and less and less as you create one longer experience that gives you the opportunity to manifest your actions at a higher efficiency. Because every single time we have to reload a new experience, we have to reset our intention. So when you are staying in the now, you are staying with the specific intention you have set. So say you wake up today, and today you wanted, there's a lot of things we want to do. Some may involve new businesses we're starting. Some may involve spiritual practices we're interested. Some may involve educational learning experiences that we need to take upon ourselves. Some may involve jobs that we already have. Some may involve relationships with our girlfriends. Some may involve relationships with our families. There's a lot of stuff going on in each of our lives. But by waking up and saying, today, I am going to dedicate my intentions to manifesting this. And whether this is improving the relationship with your girlfriend, or whether this is creating that song that is missing from your album, or whether this is building, constructing some sort of carpentry work, knowing what you intend to do with your time is going to allow you to be that much more efficient in getting done what you intended to do with your time. So then, as you know what you intend to do today I have various things I wanted to do. First, I wanted to get this webinar done. Then I wanted to finally handle this bank situation that I actually got to handle before the webinar, because they called me, which was completely unexpected. And so I handled that situation. Then now that situation's handled, I need to go look for a web programmer, because we're building a new website, and Jan, the designer behind that, or Jan, I'm sorry, but I look at Jay and I think American. Forgive me, Jan. But so we're putting together a new website so that we can have a consistent forum that can help provide the peer pressure and help provide the ideas. Because at specific stages of waking up, one of the most important things you may need in order to keep you on your path of waking yourself up more and 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 more each and every day in this exponential growth is ideas. Ideas on what to do with your time. Ideas on how to take advantage of your talents. Ideas on on who to spend your time with and who to limit your time with. So in the waking up process, there's a lot of ways to go about achieving the same results, and so that can get confusing. But as we work with specific people, as we work with specific groups, we're allowed to kind of connect on a collective level and create a mastermind. And a mastermind is the collection of everybody's individual input into the group's intention. So using the 28-day Starseed Challenge as an example, the group intention is to connect with the closest and shortest cosmic moment that we are allowed to connect with, and that is the 28-day lunar cycle. So by connecting our intentions, our goals we wish to manifest with a cosmic body that can perceive 28 days as a single moment, and that can help you maintain the same intent and hold the same vibration, hold the same intent throughout the entire 28 days, so that you actually in 28 days come to a level of productivity and manifestation that is almost beyond what you could ever even imagine possible for yourself. I will honestly say that as I've been developing this, working with the moon more and more, working with my own understanding of how to prolong each experience so that I may stay focused on what I want to do, and the work and the energy and effort and the light that has been creating has been astonishing me. And so I've been working with astrology since I was 12 years old, and with healing, with natural medicines and yogas and tarot cards since I was 16. And went to India when I was 18. And none of that, all of that was an amazing foundation to make me the person who I am today, to do the service that I have to offer as the person who I am. But with all the shamanic teachers in the Amazon and the Andes that I had, the meditation gurus, and bless them, they were amazing. I had telepathy with my first guru in India. We were able to communicate telepathically. Not full 100% every time getting it right on the dot, but various times we would be able to, oh yeah, I'll go get the yoga mats and set up because in 15 minutes, or I would be in my room and I would hear him tell me to come up to the meditation center because we had to talk about something before there was going to be a group meeting, and I would go up there and there he would be waiting for me, and I had 20 to 30 telepathic experiences with my first guru in India. And it was a very intimate relationship, and that's powerful to prove telepathy. To prove telepathy to yourself is very powerful. And then to allow yourself to understand that, wait, hold on, that humans do have that ability. And it's all about connecting on this frequency, understanding that Andrew vibrates and has an antenna wavelength of channel Andrew, and Dachi is on channel Dachi. So Dachiyam, my Andrew. Dachiyam, my Andrew. And then getting deeper into the science, we have these sub-chakras in our 5th throat chakra that really will allow you to be able to master telepathy. But these are sub-chakras I've just begun to illuminate and just begun to work with. So every telepathic experience I had in the past was intuitive, without really knowing the energetic system of Dachi to Andrew, Dachi to Andrew, Andrew to Dachi, Andrew to Dachi, and this ability that our minds have to tone in, to lock in onto specific frequencies and allow transmissions globally, or at least what I've been able to experience as throughout from South America to North America. So in that sense, I'm in full belief that it can be a global communication technique that we can have available to us once we get over what's really holding us back. And that's the scarcity, that's the fear, that's basically living for the man. But we're not going to focus on that, because we're going to focus on living for the man, myself, yourself, and how the moon, how the sun, how your higher self, how our Akashic collective. And if you don't know what Akashic means, that's pretty much ethereal, how each one of us enters into a community collective, and how all of these forces come together to help aid us in accomplishing the illumination of the truth of the human potential. And another thing, that this was the second time I was able to do this, and 2 weeks ago I had my second success with creating life where there is no life. And I want to bring that up, because it's really important that as we understand the human being is the master of the earth, is at a level of planetary mastery, has to be disciplined, dedicated, focused, and in service to being the guardian of the garden. At the same time, we're cosmic babies. Because we have reached this level of planetary mastery, and we've reached a level of being able to be the bridge, be the gap from an experience that an individual consciousness system has on the planet, like a human, a normal human's thinking, and they're like this, oh my God, this what happened yesterday, blink, oh my God, let's go to the Starbucks, blink, oh my God, that baby just passed by and that man was hot, blink, oh my God, there's